Gotta get smashed, man. Yep. First one. That scared the poo out of me. Oh, I knew there had to be a bass in there somewhere. Whew. Alright, I'm awake. Not a bad little bassy to start the day. Yeah, guys. The first one of the 3-day trip. Nice little bass. Just taken on a nice little Xeric walker there. So yeah, I threw the buzzbait around for a decent amount of time this morning already, but there's just so much herring kicking around. This walker represents the herring absolutely perfectly. So I thought instead of missing a lot of fish, I'll chuck on a confidence bait just to start getting a few fish in the boat and half a dozen casts with the old trusty surface walker, and we're on. Beautiful little start. Cheers, mate. See ya. Oh, bye. One of many, hopefully. Anyway, let's get back in there. Morning, girls. How are we? It's the only time I get a bunch of girls looking at me, hey? Oh well, better than nothing, I guess. Oh, look at the baby cow. So cute. Oh, it's not a bad fish. I wasn't even watching. I was too busy looking at the cows. Oh my goodness. He crushed that. Wow. Oh, he's not that big, but still fun. Get in here. Oh, he's not too bad. He's alright. What do you reckon, girls? Pretty cool, eh? Look at the little one. So cute. Oh my god, look at that little face. Alright, we'll deal with this fish. Alright, second one for the morning, about the same size as the first. Good bit of fun. See you, mate. Killing it. Look at that. Probably just heaps of mullet, I reckon, there, but you never know. Not really using the sounder at the moment. Obviously, I'm fishing the snags and stuff, but it's always good to have the sounder on just to have a general look at it, like see where the bait is. If you can't see the bait flickering on the surface, you can always keep an eye on your sounder. Anyway, we'll keep working this nice shaded bank until the sun comes up and see what else they're going to eat. 2 already, let's go. Come on, there has got to be one in here somewhere, hey? Oh, there's one. Oh my god. He crushed that. Holy dooly. That's decent fish, eh? Oh my god. Get out of there. Oh, that's a good bass. God, he hammered that so hard. He absolutely flogged that, man. I knew as soon as that hit the lure, that was going to be a cracker of a fish. That's a stonker. Get in. That is a monster bass. Let's go. Oh my goodness. That hit like an absolute freight train. Wow. Guys, look at that beast of a bass. 46 centimeters she went. Just taken on that old school hard body hot shot lure, I think they're called. just throwing something a bit different. It's just a really nice little bait fish profile, and just fishing that beautiful snag over there. There's bound to be a fish there, and look at that. What a stud. 46 centimetre bass to start the trip. Third fish off of the morning. I can't be any happier. Just slow rolling it down the side of that snag there, and this thing absolutely crushed it. Hit like a freight train, and I knew straight away it was a really good fish. So massive. Look how fat it is, super healthy. Super stoked with that big girl. So get another nice little snappy and we'll get her back in the drink. What a cracker of a fish. Wow, look at that thing. That's what it's all about right there. What a bass, what a fish. Beautiful big bass. Look at that thing, unreal. Right guys, so just set up camp. So I'm going to run you guys through what I use. Might as well turn that off, that'll be ready to rock. My basic camp setup. So I've got an OzTent RV3. These things are absolutely amazing. They pop up in 30 seconds. Basically you just pull up the frame, click off the legs, put in the guy ropes, and you got yourself a tent. And then yeah, I've just got my table, got a all for adventure gas cooker. These things are amazing. Just got this from BCF for about 120 bucks. They work on the little butane gas cylinders. I get about 3 days out of one, breakfast and dinner. So very, very cheap, non-stick, very easy to cook in. As you can see, the wind doesn't affect it too badly. Really, really good. Can't recommend one of those enough. And yeah, just camp chair inside my tent here. Just got, so it depends. Sometimes I've got a stretcher as well with a single, or if I want to spread out, I will just bring the double, or the Queen, I think it is. Queen Wanderer self-inflated mattress. Really, really comfortable, really good, quite thick, takes up a bit of space, but I've got a cruiser, so it's okay. I've got a Wanderer sleeping bag. Can't remember what one it is. It's got the hood on it, so it was quite expensive, but really good. Super warm, super thick, super comfortable. So yeah, that's just inside the tent, and really good because I can put all my stuff inside when I go fishing. My chairs, all my stuff I don't want stolen or people looking at, close it all up and it's all private. I can also hang damp towels and clothes in here as well. Can stand up in it, and yeah, just got my big esky full of a few beers and drinks and food, so that just stays in, so it's out of the way. And yeah, that's the front of it. Nice little awning there, so you know, I'll have lunch here, chill out, have a beer, have a couple of burgers. That's pretty much it. Just Wanderer camp chairs, nothing too dramatic there. As long as I've got somewhere to sit, I'm pretty happy. That's it. Lunch. We have got some chicken schnitzel bacon burgers, tomato, lettuce, mustard. All right, I'm going to make these, grab myself a beer, and then we'll get back out on the water for an afternoon session. So pretty happy with how this morning went. Only caught 3 fish, but one was a really, really good one. Talking to the boys at the boat ramp, they caught a couple this morning, a 45, and they went yesterday and got a 48, which is an absolute beast. So yeah, hopefully we can get one of them. Anyway, I'm going to make some burgers, have a beer, chill out. Probably won't have time for an afternoon nap, but that's okay. And then see you guys back out in the water. Yoo-hoo! I'm frothing a beer, man. Wow. All right, guys, had a bit of a lie down. I wouldn't say I had a little nap, but she was pretty hot in there actually. Got the sun behind me, and I had to close the back bit because the sun was coming straight in, and yeah, she was hot, so I don't think I really had a nap, but it was still nice to lay down for an hour and relax. I feel a little bit more energized. Just trying to find out where the fish are and what they're eating. Sounds like hard bodies at the go at the moment. Yeah, I just caught those 2 on surface and 1 on a hard body. Did throw around a few other lures and I had no inquiries, so I think big, noisy, rattling hard bodies are the way to go. So but yeah, we'll just figure out the pattern as we go, and maybe towards the end of the 3 days, I might sit down with my favourite 3 or 4 lures that I use for this trip and talk about them. And I've got a couple of new rods and reels and a bit of gear I want to show you guys as well, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't yet, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, really appreciate it, and drop in a few comments below, guys. I want to know what your biggest bass is in a dam, and also what your biggest wild bass is. For me, the chase is always that 50 centimetre wild bass. I've caught a couple of 49s, but that was in a dam, so for me, it's still awesome fish, but I really want to get that wild 50, so it's definitely eluded me. I'm getting kind of close. I've got a few 46s up my belts, but yeah, I just can't seem to get those few more centimetres, but it's still fun trying. I love it. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, chuck in heaps of comments, and yeah, I'm gonna finish my beer and get the boat back in and see how we go. Wind's still kicked up, so I'm gonna go try a different arm and yeah, just have a nice afternoon, try a few spots, and then nothing too hectic. It's been a big day, so at least tomorrow I've got camp and everything set up, so I can literally wake up, make brekkie, fish, come back, eat, sleep, get out, fish, eat, sleep, maybe a couple of beers. So it's pretty good. I think any beer when you're friggin' camping and you've been in the sun all day is pretty good. So anyway, guys, cheers again. Let's go rip some lips. Yoo! Oh, it's a bridge. All right. Well, there you go. There's one. Hey, hey. He's only a little guy, but I'll take that. Let's go. There's one for the afternoon. Little guy. Little guy. Yes. Hammered it. Little guy. Bit of a grind of an afternoon so far. I've gone through a few hard bodies and had to play around with the jig, but that wind has really shut these fish down. It's a real tough gig. So ended up catching that guy just on a little Imakatsu, a live chatter, chartreuse colour. Just super close up to the little snag up there, and pretty much as soon as I went to roll out, he was already all over it. So only a little guy, but anyway, it's a fish for the afternoon. So see you, dude. Hopefully that's a start. Oh, just missed a fish. I knew there'd be one in there. Don't think it'll come back for it. Oh, it did. It's not bad fish either. I cannot believe it came back again. It definitely fell hooks the first time, 100%. So I don't know, either he's stupid or maybe he's got a friend in there, but it's not a bad fish, I think. Show me your face. Yeah, he's not too bad. Million, like, look at that. If I didn't catch a fish in there, I've been very upset. Oh, he's pretty good. He is. Oh, live chatter. Crushed it the first time. Definitely felt hooks. Threw back in there and he come and ate it again, so. Don't know what happened there, but I'll take it all day, man. All day. Yeah, nice little bassy. Super green up there, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, cheers, mate. Bye. Alright guys, that's it for day number 1. Ended up landing 5 bass all day, which isn't great, but luckily we got that big girl early this morning. This afternoon's bite was very, very tough. Super windy. Really hard to find a place out of the wind. Found a nice little bank, got an okay bass out of it. That was pretty much it. So heading back to camp now, and yeah, gonna cook up some grub, have a beer, have an early night, and back up in the morning. So I'll see you guys bright and early. Probably gonna go shoot up the other arm, and there's a nice creek that I normally fish. Hopefully out of the wind, so fingers crossed. Anyway guys, I'm gonna get up on plane, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Yoo-hoo! Not too bad, eh? Oh, he's wanting that bank. Haha, finally. First one of the morning. Crushing that chatterbait. What have we got? Doesn't feel too bad, hey? Oh, there's something. I needed a fish this morning. Needed something. Needed something. Oh, he's not too bad. He's just a bit side hooked. But we'll take him, man. We'll take him. Thought I'd get one on that chatterbait. Just a little bit of gold and there we go. Finally. He's not a bad fish. He's not too bad. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, guys, first fish for the morning. Had a grind for that guy, but we got him on the board, so which is good. But decent sized bass, nice belly. Probably pushing about a 40, so not a bad fish at all. Just on that little alive chatter, like I said, the water's a bit dirtier up here, so I thought that little bit of gold, a bit of orange, bit of flash. Sun's starting to come up now, so yeah, hopefully we can bang a few on that. So we'll get this guy back in and see if we can raise a few more fish. So slow morning, started off with some surface, nothing at all. Threw a hard body around for a little bit, nothing at all. So definitely, hopefully found a pattern with this guy. So we'll get him back in and see if we can find some more. Alright, see you, mate. Oh, it's a good start to the morning though. Oh, he's ready to go. See you, mate. Woohoo! Alright, let's see if we can get some more on the old live chatter, mate. Oh, what? I was not expecting that, man. Not a bad little fish either. Oh guys, another one, number 2 for the morning. Doing the old pretzel. What are you doing, mate? Yeah, just threw my little live chatter right up in that little snag. As soon as he hit the water, it was straight on. Saw my line carving that way. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? Bam! I don't even know if he hit the water. Anyway, whoop, number 2 for the morning. Very, very cool. Little tiny guy. Little tiny guy. Oh, he came back for it. That's sick. Hooked him in the top of the head. Unreal. Unreal. Hey, little bud. Number 3 for the morning, guys. Just changed up back to the D style just because it's super, super snaggy back there. And I thought throwing a $40 lure down into the timber is probably not the best idea. So yeah, anyway, he's only a little fella, but he had 2 cracks at that, so yeah, very cool. Alright, number 3. See you, dude. Bye, good splash. Good entry, good entry. Come on, come back for it. Oh yeah. Yes. Look at that. We got 2 straight up. Hopefully we get a few on here. I'll grab the net, bro. That was sick. Flogged it. Smashed it, bro. Oh, he's a good bass too. Sick. Where is he? Oh, this is the worst netting job in the world. Oh, there we go.
Fucking hell.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Nice. He is a good bass, isn't he?
He's solid, little fatty. They're pretty real fat at this time of year, hey. Ew. Oh, Hayden's up. Nice one, bro. On the cicada.
Yep.
Sweet, bro. Let him go. See you later, man. Fuck yeah. Good work, dude. Look at all that fucking wood. So good. Juicy. There we go. Finally got one. It's not too bad. Finally got one for the arvo.
The surface looks this afternoon. I think not bad.
It's not too bad of a fish. Oh, good. Bam. Yeah, the boys. There we go. There we are. My first for the afternoon. Day number 2. It's been a bit tough going, but anyway. Boy. There we go. Beautiful. We're on, mate.
Sounded like a half decent little fish.
Yeah, he doesn't feel very decent head shakes. But...
Not very nice. I'm not even going to go surface for a while. It just sounds better.
Makes it good for videos, man.
Yeah, I just love it. Hook sound and that.
Oh, he's not too bad.
You set the hook as soon as you hear that sound.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a bad little chunk.
He's not too bad. Oh, he's...
Chunk.
Oh, look at that fat little belly. It's a fat little guy. Well, probably almost should have met. Oh, guys, nice little chunky guy. Just off surface. Day 3, got my mate Reese here that goes fishing. I'll put a link up. But yeah, just old mate from school, come for a bass fish. See if we can get a few faces. So nice little chunky guy to start the morning though.
Is
it?
Oh yeah.
Look at that fat belly, man.
That's a fatty, eh?
Look at that thing. Still trying to eat, man. Just on that little D-style reserve. Awesome little lures.
Yeah.
It's so good. Just
I
the
gotta get myself in, but
yeah,
they're $12.
Yeah, they're pretty exy. But sometimes I run the assist hooks off the back, but they get tangled so much, man. Because they've only got that one treble, man. So sometimes you miss a few fish, but didn't miss that guy, man. Wicked. Good start to the morning. Nice slow release. Love that. Let's get some more, brother. Yeah, okay. Oh! As soon as I hit the water, bro. That was epic. Literally, as soon as it landed, I'm like, that's got to be a fish. On his head.
That happened to me at sea on Monday on the sea. As soon as I cast, I went to help my mate that I took out.
Yeah. Little guy. Come here as well.
Yeah.
Sick.
He's still following.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
Doubles. That's epic, bro.
oh, splashy prawn.
First cast with the splashy prawn. Yeah, man. That's unreal. Only little guys, but anyway.
That's doubles.
How good's that? Doubles straight up. Morning. Good morning, boys. Mine's got a weird fin, man.
Yours?
Yeah.
Mine's got a red all over his face.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think because they're still like come up from spawn, and I think the males must fight each other. Hey,
Yeah.
a lot of blood and stuff everywhere. So. Ew.
That little bad boy.
Oh, that little pigeon pair of little guys. That's sick. Cool. All right. See you, mate.
Look at that green area that you just
Yeah, I love that, eh? Especially these little bug lures too, like.
We're getting 50 to that.
Oh, that's a bass over there. Oh, dude, I wasn't even looking. I was just like, there's a bass over there busting up. Yeah, right in front of us over there.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked back and something smashed me D-style. So good.
I saw the one smash his D-style.
Yeah, I fully wasn't even looking, man. I was up there somewhere. Yeah. Oh, he's got no fin. Gross. Oh, little guy. Weird fin. See you, dude. Bye. Yeah, right. Yep.
You get a boat right up there.
Yeah, okay. Oh, pump that.
Oh my, pump it.
Wasn't very big, but there he is. Missed him. Get in there, bro. See you go. Yeah, he didn't feel it. Come on. Not very big, but we'll take him. Yes. 4 cracks. Greedy. I'll take it. I'll take it. Got my money's worth out of that guy, man. That was good fun. He's actually not. Oh no, he's just side. Oh, he's all right. He's not too bad. A little bit side hook, but he's okay. He's not too bad.
That's probably the second bigger one for the night.
Still looking for that perfect bass though. This guy's all munted as well. There we go. This guy had 4 cracks at it. Struggling to find a good looking bass this morning. They're all got weird looking fins, so I think it's a lot to do with the spawning season. All the males compete, and that's definitely an old fin wound, so probably last season. Anyway, thanks mate. Bye. Alright, let's go. Oh, 3 drains, that's massive. Is that a fish?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Had a couple of cracks out of that.
Cool. Well, hopefully there's a couple more fish down there. Usually when they're that competitive. Did you need a net?
He's decent.
You need a net?
Oh, he's decent.
We might have our first nettable fish for the morning. Yeah, that's good, head shakes.
GoPro going.
Are you serious? Oh man. Oh, he's not too bad. Good fish, bro. Yeah, that's a cracker. Be almost a 40.
There we go.
Nice, bro.
Oh,
Finally paid off. Just said that you're fucking due for a fish.
not a bad little.
Nice, that's a little jackal chubby. Cracker.
No, he's not a bad one.
Chunky.
Fatty.
Little fatty. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's alright.
Not too bad. Bricked ya.
Brick, too.
Fucking bricked ya.
This chubby's going alright.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Another one.
Another little bad boy. We
Just nice.
spat it.
There you go. Just using a little jackal chubby. That guy there.
Clear out. $10 special.
Yeah. Killing it. So I've decided to jump over and join the old chub off, mate. Chub off. Cool. Little fatty, eh?
Yeah, they've all got a little bit of markings on them.
Yeah. Still looking for that perfect one. Alright guys, so that sums up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I've had a really fun time last 3 days. Just yeah, not far away from me camping, so it's just nice to get away. You know, the LGA kind of opened a little bit, so could travel a little bit further, and I was pretty pumped to get away. So anyway, as I'm sitting here, I'm just about to pack up camp. Just going to run you guys through these 4 lures here. This is what I've caught most of my fish on this trip, and just going to quickly run you through them and why I threw them and why I think they're successful. And I've also got a couple of quick combos just to go through what I've been using, and I've got a couple of new bait casters to show you guys. So down the track in 6 months time, I'll give a nice review and yeah, to see how they've gone. So I'm a little bit sunburned, as you can see, but it just means I've had a good time. Anyway, so this guy here is a nice little Xeric Walker. That's in a 95 mil, so quite a big lure. Very, very noisy. Big noise, big ball bearing in them. So I've been throwing this guy early morning, just around the herring schools. As you can see, the first day I got 2 under the bridge. There was heaps of herring flicking around. I knew I was definitely going to get eaten. So anytime that you see a lot of herring early morning or late afternoon, it's a really good time to start throwing noisy surface walkers. And don't be afraid of throwing some big baits as well, because some of those herring that the bass eat can be quite big. Alright guys, so that's the other surface lure that I have been using. It is a D-style reserve. So it's like a little bait fish profile, but it has wings. So it's like a dragonfly bait fish profile. It's just got the 1 set of treble hooks there. You can run assist from the back towing point there, but they get tangled a hell of a lot. And yeah, I didn't have any trouble with the hookup rate today with them. Fantastic lure, one of my favourite topwater bass lures. Early morning, because it causes quite a commotion cruising along the surface like that. It's a very, very good time to throw it. So yeah, it's just to initiate that kind of loud noise bite period in the low light morning. Alright guys, so that is the lure there that caught my biggest bass. It was a little bit different colour, but it is a thin fin Hottentot, as you can see there. It's just like a vintage old school lure. I bought a bunch of them off eBay and just thought they look cool, something a bit different that most people probably won't throw around anymore. And this guy here is really, really good to throw into deep timbered banks. As you can see, that bib, basically it will swim down, it'll hit the log and float up and bounce over the top of it. And a lot of the time I could feel the lure hit the log, and it's pretty much as soon as you come off that snag, and a lot of the time the bass would flog it. So yeah, just something a little bit different. They got a little bit of a wider belly body shape to them, so they got a nice like wobble to them. And like I said, they're just something different, bit old school that not many people probably throw around here anymore. So but yeah, like I said, I got the biggest bass of the 3 days on one of these guys, so I'm really, really happy with that. Very happy how they cast, very happy with how they swim. Nice bit of noise in them too. So yeah, they're a fantastic lure to get the job done. And last but not least is these guys here. So Imakatsu Alive Chatter. So if you don't know what these are, basically it's just a little minnow style pattern lure. They've got a big ball bearing at the front. They're actually quite a heavy little lure, so when you're fishing them on little like bait casting setups, really easy to flick in under the snags and get them quite deep. And because of the chatterbait, it actually hits a lot of the logs and will get through a lot of the snags as well. They do get snagged up a lot. They are quite an expensive bass lure, but these things are absolutely awesome, especially for this time of year, like when the herring are very, very active still. But it's not like a big bait. You know, early bass season, you kind of want finesse, smaller profile lures that don't create too much noise. So things like your natural bait fish, and also, you know, that's still a natural bait fish, but it's just got a bit of sparkle about it as well with the chatterbait front. So, but yeah, unfortunately, I had 2 of these, and the other one, as you probably, I don't know if I've put it in the video yet or not, but yeah, I was just reeling it in, and my leader to braid knot just gave out. So that's a really good pointer too, guys. I've had the same knots on my rod for 3 days. You know, sitting in my boat all day in the sun, at camp all day in the sun, just sitting there. So the knots are going to fatigue in the sun and also with all the casting that I do going through the eyelets, obviously. So a really good pointer, and lesson learnt because I've lost a $40 lure. Change your, you know, every day. If you got time at night time at camp, have a beer. Talking about beer, I think I need one. And, you know, retie your leaders, because, you know, that could be the difference between catching and landing your fish or losing a very expensive lure. So, but anyway, they were the 4 lures, guys, that I used most on this trip, and most successful lures. Caught quite a few fish over the last 3 days, so yeah, pretty happy with the early season start. So anyway, I'm going to quickly grab a couple of bait casts and the setups I was using today, and run you guys through that. Alright guys, just going to quickly run through the combos that I was using. I've got a couple of new bass setups just for this season, so we'll see how we go. So I've picked up these guys here. I've got 2 of these, exactly the same. So these are Shimano Inkatsus. Never had them before. Basically I bought them because they're a small profile bait caster that can cast small light lures. So this is a 100 size bait caster, which is perfect for the bass type of fishing that I do. I think it's got about 5 kilo drag. The only problem, it's got a very slow retrieval speed. It's only got a 5.5, but when you're slow rolling cranks, Imakatsu live chatter, it's absolutely perfect. So yeah, I'm going to probably do a review down the line with them. It's just got 8-pound Daiwa J braid on it. First time I've used these, and so far I'm really happy with them. Casting's really well, super smooth, and just a really nice looking reel as well. So basically it's just a Shimano Stratic in a bait caster. Basically it's got the same colors and also the CI4 technology in them, which makes them nice and light and smooth. And these guys, I've just got a little Major Craft, what are these called, a Bass Para rod, 662, 12 to 20 pounds, so 6 to 10 kilos. So I bought this stick, and I'll quickly show you the other one. So these are a Major Craft. I got these guys, they're a little bit shorter, 6'6", just because I will use them a lot in my kayak, and having a short rod in the kayak is really good for skip casting under all those mangrove fringes, or, you know, tree fringes, that type of thing as well. So that's why I got that. Also 6 to 10 kilo, I can double that up as a little jig rod if I'm in my kayak and I do feel like throwing a jig around. So, but so far so good. First session with them, really happy. The reels cost me about $280 each, and even though it's a Major Craft rod, these are actually really affordable, and they're only 200 bucks. So, you know, you got a really nice bait caster set up there for pretty reasonable price in my opinion, and the quality you get is really good. So yeah, that's my other one, guys. So exact same reel, 8-pound Daiwa J braid. So this one's a Major Craft rod as well, a Go Emotion rod. So it's another rod they do, 4 to 7 kilo rod. So this guy here, I could throw hard body lures and those surface walkers, that type of thing as well. And yeah, just little chatterbaits, perfect rod for that. Again, it's a 6'6", so perfect for the kayak setup. So that's that little guy there. Alright guys, you guys seen this thing before a few times, one of my pride and joys. So that's a Shimano Corrado DC. Wow. Yeah, Shimano Corrado DC. This is pretty much one of my first bait casters I ever bought, and it's still running absolutely amazing. Really nice bait caster. If you're learning how to use a bait caster, the brakes in this thing, DC stands for digital chip. There's a chip in here that will help you cast. It'll brake for you, but by no means you will still get bird's nest, but just it helps a little bit. But yeah, really nice reel, super smooth. I've had that for quite some time now, probably due for a service, but yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. I think I've got 8-pound Daiwa J braid on that, and this is on a Daiwa Zero 3 to 8 kilo rod. So this is my main bass jig setup. So heaps of backbone and my 7-foot rod here to really set those hooks into the fish on the jig bite. A 7.4 gear ratio, picks up that slack super quick, and yeah, it's just an awesome little bait caster. Yeah, I also throw pretty much everything on it, to be honest. Chatterbaits, hard bodies, the top water, pretty much a very versatile little combo there. Alright, so if you guys aren't comfortable with bait casters or just starting to get into it and uncomfortable with casting, by all means you don't need bait caster setups to catch bass. You can also use your spinning outfits. So these guys get a lot of work done from salt to fresh. I catch heaps of fish on them and I use them all the time. So just my Shimano Sandytrackx CR4 2.5 8-pound Daiwa J braid again, with a Shimano Zodius rod. I think this is a 2 to 4 kilo rod, this one. So nice and light, 7 foot, very, very good. Just throw on, yeah, pretty much the same things. Probably not so much chatterbaits, you probably need a little bit more backbone for it, but hard bodies, little surface walkers, D-style reserves, cicadas, Tiemco soft-shelled cicadas, weedless frogs, you name it, you could probably throw it on here. So that's one of my spin outfits I use for my bass. Yeah, it's Corrados, the Sandytrackx are a fantastic little reel for what you get, and I've had these for quite some time, and yeah, I have absolutely no complaints. They're fantastic, especially for bass fishing. Alright, so last but not least guys, no surprise, that's my other spinning outfit I've brought with me. Just another 2,500 Shimano Sandytrackx with 8-pound Daiwa J braid, and this is one of my new sticks that I have bought. It is an edge rod, so it's an edge rod 2 to 4 kilos. So these guys, absolutely beautiful rod, graphite on the butt there as well. Really, really nice rod, absolutely beautiful to look at. Very expensive. These guys retail for about $600 or $700. I got this off a local fishing gun. He's sponsored by Edge, so I got it for quite a good price. Really, really nice rod. But so far, to be honest, I would not pay $600 for this rod. I bought 2 off him, and they are really, really nice rod, don't get me wrong, but unless you're a chippy or you're making $2 grand a week, I can't justify that type of money. I quite prefer my Daiwa Zero rods. They're about $300, and I just like them a lot better. And also my Zodius, I think my Zodius is nicer too. But I haven't had this for very long, I'm still getting used to using it. For a 2 to 4 kilo, it has a lot of backbone in it. It is a very stiff, solid rod. Like, you'd pick that up and think that was a 5 to 6 kilo rod all day of the week. But yeah, no complaints with it. It's still a nice rod. Yeah, I just personally don't think it's worth the coin, but to each their own. So yeah, that's the lures that I had most success on, guys, and that's a few of my bass combos that I've brung out. Alright guys, so big congratulations to Pete Lyons. So I'm not sure if he's got Instagram, but if he does, I will post his Instagram up on here so you guys can go check him out. So thank you to everybody that made nickname suggestions. There was some absolute crackers in there, and I really struggled to pick one until Pete, we finally landed on Lip Ripperz, which I thought was absolutely perfect, because I'm always saying let's go rip some lips. So I thought that was absolutely perfect. So you guys are now called the Lip Ripperz, which I think is absolutely great. Really happy with that. So yeah, Pete, I'll get in contact with you via YouTube and send you a hat, beanie, and some plastics or some lures. See what kind of fishing you do anyway, and I'll try and make it worth your while. So yeah, thank you again to everybody that commented on my video and come up with some awesome cracking nicknames. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me, and it's growing my channel more and more each time I put up a video. And chuck in some comments too, guys. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna pack up my camp now and yeah, get on the road. So it's been a fantastic 3 days. Story of my life. I'm just leaving as the weather's really turned it on today. It's absolutely beautiful out there. But hey ho, I've had a great time, caught some awesome fish, and yeah, I'll bring you guys along for the journey. So anyway, hope you guys are staying well out there. Hit that like, subscribe one more time guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys next episode, you bunch of lip rippers. Yes. 4 cracks.